Okay, guys. Now, for last 1 month, we had been studying about the revolution, the French Revolution, and what happened. What were the stages? What were the reasons for it? What were the stages it went through? Now, did it make a difference? How much difference it made in everyday life of men? That is more important, isn't it? For the people in France as well as for the people in all over the world. Was there any difference because of this French Revolution? All these revolution riots and fights and slaughtering everything. Did the humanity gain anything? Was there a change which affected the day to day life of a person in France or out of France? That is more important for us to understand. So, as you remember, the French Revolution put forth some brilliant ideas like liberty, the freedom, fraternity among people and nations, and equality, equality of men around. So, as we have seen, it was not to the full extent because even the colored people didn't have the same right for a while. Women were treated different. Peasants were not treated equal. Yeah, there were shortfalls everywhere, but still, this put forth an idea of a free nation with liberty, fraternity, and equality. Even now, in 21st century, the base of many countries, or almost all the countries in the world, is these three virtues. We all base our national laws and regulations on these qualities of equality, fraternity, and liberty. So this is considered as one of the best contribution of French Revolution. Now, the revolutionary ideas of French Revolution, that is equality, fraternity, and liberty, changed the day-to-day life of the citizen. Then, the idea is put forth. Now, how it was made into practice? It is through some of the laws introduced by the governments, subsequent governments. So, one of the important law came in effect in 1789 after the storming of Bastille was abolition of censorship. What is censorship? Censorship is stopping or controlling what is to be printed, what is to be said, what is to be sung. So, or on all art forms as well as public announcement system like newspaper, books, literature, art and literature were censored, controlled by the government for the content. So when the censorship is there, you cannot criticize the government. Then it will be censored, it will not be sent out. So one of the most important thing was abolition of censorship, which also in Declaration of the Rights of Men and Citizens proclaimed freedom of speech and expression. Actually, these two are connected because when there is censorship, there is no freedom of speech and expression because it is being censored. So this is, you can say, complementing each other. So Declaration of Rights of Man and Citizen proclaimed freedom of expression to be a natural right. This is something everybody naturally should have. This gave a chance to discuss even the events and the changes happening around, because you can speak, you can express yourself, and it's not being censored, so that you can see, you can discuss with people, or you can write about what happened and your view about it. So it translated into freedom of press as well, which could report through pamphlets, newspapers, books, and in every way you could spread what happened. So, what is your idea about what the events happened because of this freedom of expression and speech? I'm sure that you don't understand the importance of it till we express it in a broader term. Just the censorship and freedom of speech and expression is so vital in a country if you believe there should be freedom. There is no freedom of expression and speech. It is very, very, very difficult to have real freedom. Because this is where you have the chance or freedom to criticize the government as well. If there is a freedom, if there is a censorship, whatever wrong being done will not be notified. If some people who are cultured, who are educated, can identify some faults with the system of government, there should be a way it should be translated to the people who are not able to read or not able to understand. To do that, we need the means like pamphlets, books, literature, and art. If that is being censored, then it is most probably a dictatorship. That's why freedom of press or freedom of speech and expression is so vital in a democratic country. So when we say about the revolution and changes happened in everyday life, the most important one is the abolition of censorship, freedom of speech and expression, and freedom of press, because this changes everything else. If this is not there, let everything else be there, but it will automatically wither away, it will move away, it will not be there after a period of time, because there is no control, there is no check. Nobody understands what the governing authorities are doing wrong. If the people need to understand what goes wrong, there should be a free press, freedom of speech and expression, and there shouldn't be any censorship. Okay, I'm stopping our topic here today. We'll continue the rest in the next class. Do read your text thorough. Also take the assistance of your map workbook. It's not like last year, it is not just a map, there is it's a workbook as well. So go through it, do the exercise. We are almost finishing the chapter. There is only little bit more for another class and we will finish this chapter. And I'll be sending you an MCQ, a short MCQ. So just attend it. Don't forget to prepare the note based on the slides I have given. All the points on the slides are the note you have to write, and all the points which are in different color is what you have to by heart. I'm sure that now you are used with the system. So prepare your own note. Make sure that you can write a couple of sentences about each point from the narration and from the books. Read the book thorough. Again, I'm telling you, read the book thorough. There are many more informations in the book than my narrative as well. So it will help you to write the note proper. Thank you very much and have a good day. We will see for the live classes today.